So here we go, everybody. Welcome to a very different start to game day. And it's cold. You know, pointing the obvious, of course. But yes, Town take on Peterborough United here today in League One. Looking forward to today. I thought I'd mix up the intro. Do my little walk. I'm meeting up with good old Liam from Crew as we do our usual meet up to get the bus. So let's go meet up with him. And I've got a little quiz for you and him about today. Let's get into it. Okay then. I've met up with good old Liam from Crew. Mate, it's cold. You're looking ready for the winter, ready for the game. How you feeling? 2 big games today. Peterborough first, then France for England later. Overall thoughts?
Well, it's a lovely morning, except it's absolutely bloody Baltic. So a bit uncharacteristic to be talking about a World Cup game later in like absolute Arctic outwear. But I think the first game, I think Town will win. I think it'll be tight though. So I've said 2-1 in that one. As I say, I think it'll be a tight game the way Town have been the last few weeks. I think we just need to get through that game and the rest of them before January. Sonia Luco being back though could be a big plus. That might give us some control if he has to come on later on in the game. And as for later, well, again, I think it's going to be another squeaky bum time, I think. I've already thought that it might go all the way to dreaded penalties. I hope not, but if it does, I hope I've had a few sherbets, because I don't particularly like watching my teams in a penalty shootout. So, but a great day of football to come.
Yes, mate. Well, let's walk to the bus. And I've got a quiz for you and the listeners. The quiz basically is how many socks am I wearing today? Normally in this sort of weather, my feet get cold the fastest first. So how many do you reckon then, Liam? Also play at home. And the prize is you get a pair of socks. If you fancy them. Yeah.
Well, that'd be great. I've got plenty of socks, but getting a pair of socks worn by the great Ross Halls would be fantastic. So I'm going to say you're wearing 5.
Ooh, it's close, ladies and gentlemen, but it's 4 actually. I was tempted to 5, but I don't think I could fit 5 altogether. If you got it right, well done, Liam. Good effort.
Do I get the imaginary 5th pair that isn't on?
Yeah, like once again, they're probably in my bedroom somewhere, so you know I can give them to you if you want. They are washed, so it's all good. But yeah, let's head to Portman Road. Yeah, bring it on. Okay then, I've arrived at Portman Road. Big shout out to Dave who got us here safely, and it's cold here at Portman Road. Of course, pointing the obvious as always, but the team news has just dropped, and there's one surprise starter. Sonia Luco is starting from the off, returning from his injury. It's good to see. And Caden Jackson, he's up front. Very interesting indeed. Let's get into the ground. I'm going to go and get some scran and also a hot chocolate to warm myself up. See you in a bit. So here I am then, in the media suite. Got my bacon roll, got my croissant. Going to get myself warm. Going to get hot chocolate as well. And then bring on the game. Let's go. Well, it's just Town have won here, 2-1 against Peterborough United. It's been cold, but we've got warmed up with all 3 points. First up, I'm joined by good old Matt Macon. Always a pleasure, my friend. How is things and your thoughts on all 3 points?
Thanks, Ross. Yeah, I'm good. Good to get a win. I think on the balance of it, we absolutely deserved it. I thought we shaded the first half. 1-1, but I think really 1-0 was probably a fair reflection of the first half. Really, only 2 meaningful attempts at goals at either end was obviously our goal, which is a great header from Chaplin. Absolutely, Peach, where I am in the corner, sort of behind the screen in the Churchman's, he had a really great view for that. It was well taken. And then I think Walton should have kept the cap on that he had on. Really, I think he was a little bit unsighted for that one. We didn't defend the ball into the box for the equaliser. But I thought second half we came out. I suppose considering an equaliser, well, a hell of a lot earlier than last week. You know, actually done us a favour, especially McKenna could get him in and have a chat at half time. And I thought we were definitely the better second half. And the second goal from Chaplin came sort of the end of a really good spell of pressure as well, which was nice to see, because we've seen before, and certainly with Fleetwood game in the first 25 minutes, you know, we had all these spells of pressure and didn't come to anything, you know, and scored from a corner again, you know, it's great. Who would have thought, like, we get a corner now and I think, oh, we might get something from this, rather than going, right, this is going first man and straight back out and nothing doing. So, yeah.
It wasn't a classic, of course, but these sort of games have got to win. Peterborough, they came here, they got the equaliser, and I thought, oh God, it's going to be one of those days, but thankfully not.
Yeah, they're a strong, they're a physical team. Obviously, they were up for it. I mean, I think for them it's a bit of a one-way rivalry. And certainly they sort of really battered us that last 10 minutes, and obviously I think we had the ball in the back of the net. We thought 3-1 game over, but I think Wes was just offside. I think if he'd left it for Big Fred, it would have been 3-1, which would have been great for me because that would have been maximum points in the prediction league this week. But they really sort of 5 minutes goes up on the board, and you think, they got a succession of corners, and especially after what happened last week, you think, oh, here we go again. We're going to concede a late equaliser. We're going to bottle it a bit, but we didn't. We held on well, and we saw the timeout. And it's important. It's 3 points. We're top of the league. I don't know, that's temporary. Plymouth playing at 3 o'clock today against Cambridge. You'd expect them to get a win there, but hopefully Plymouth will continue their little bit of. They're having a bit of a wobbly patch at the moment with a draw and a loss. So hopefully they'll do us a favour and drop some points again today. But it's 3 points against what is a promotion rival. Peterborough are in and around that top 6, so we've got to be taking points off these teams. So happy enough with that. Going into Christmas, last home game, and 3 points.
Oh man, cheers.
Cheers, Russ.
Coming up next, I'm joined by good old Mark Beck.
Mark's here.
And he is here. And of course, good old Mark, who's looking very fetching with his Christmas Issues town jumper. Boys, we've won.
Yeah, a good response to our last home game. I think today where we went behind, I think we responded really well. Obviously, we didn't have much chance to do that, but I think what Mike's going to tell you that is
brace myself.
We are our own worst enemies, and I think we bring the pressure on ourselves. But today, I think we had enough time to assess Peterborough. I don't think they were their best today, but they're always a dangerous team at this level. You know what to expect. I mean, we know what Johnson Clark-Harris can offer. I didn't see a lot of him today. He's probably in Wolfie's pocket, to be honest. But no, I think going in at 1-1 at half-time, I think that really probably set us up to motivate us to go and get that win, and I think we were good value for that in the end. I think once that second goal in, I think we were well in control. It was only going to be a set piece, which seems to be our biggest downfall of the season, that they were going to concede. If I'm going to pick out someone, I'll probably pick out KVY. I thought he had a good game today.
Yeah, he come on, didn't he, for
come in. We've seen Kane Vincent-Young have different performance. No, I'm not going to say Caden Jackson.
Caden Jackson,
yeah. No, but Kane Vincent-Young, I think we've seen at times where he struggles against really good attacking teams, and Peterborough are one of those at this level. But I thought he offered enough going forward as well as defensively. Coming in, when you're not starting the game is always difficult, and I think he did really well today. But yeah, top of the league for now. We'll see how long that lasts. It might have aged badly by the time this video comes out.
Whenever you're watching this, that game may have been done.
Okay, we'll do. Do you look at this? We'll do two enders.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're top of the league. Well, hey, we've kept the pressure up with Plymouth. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Might bring you in.
What was
Your
that?
thoughts? It's when we record this and there's a game later on, it sort of times it, and yeah, but we're hoping.
Are you going to edit that?
No, we're not. We're going to keep it in.
Oh,
because we're live. We're live
It'd be good
outside
if you did,
Portman Road.
And
It would.
it's live.
It's live. Just about, sort of live.
Well, what have I got
Anyway,
to say? I mean,
You like
Mark's
it?
already said it. We're
No.
our worst enemies.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he's took it away from me.
I did steal it.
it's a good line to be fair. But overall thoughts, happy that we didn't, they had a few corners at the end, didn't they? But thankfully Richard Keogh came on, Greg Lee came on, and
I wondered what he was doing on the pitch. I couldn't see half of it, Ross, because the sun was shining in my eyes.
it was in the first half.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I tried to watch the game, but I was blinded by the light of Caden Jackson up front.
He had a good game.
He had a good game. Yeah, I stood next to Mark, and Mark was singing his praises all the way through the game.
I was saying certain things about it. I wouldn't say it's his praises.
It sounded like he was singing his praises. I was, anyway.
Yeah, he ran his socks off. Of course, your boy Freddie didn't start. I was very shocked about the lineup, seeing Sonny Lupo starting from the off.
Great to see Sonny back.
Shawnee. Here
comes the. You see, I can't do my joke. I can't do any jokes now about the sun because.
Oh yeah, because it's not.
But no, great to see him back. I think it's a player. Probably we've underestimated how much we've missed him. I think I was surprised to see him start, as you say, but we're going to have times where we need to bring on someone who's really good at retaining the ball and keeping possession high up the pitch, but also having that quality of pass. And we've really struggled when we haven't had that option off the bench. So, when we get Lee Evans back, I think out of the people that we're missing, I think Lee Evans and Aluka are probably those experienced heads who know how to win games and see how games. Missing them two has been a big miss. So getting them both back.
So why have we not been seeing out games before then?
Experience, I don't know, but we'll go.
I think personally, right, that it's a good win.
Yes.
Right?
Very
Definitely a
win.
good win, right? We need to build on this.
We do.
Who we got next? Wickham?
Yes, away.
If we could beat Wickham and then go on and beat Oxford,
Yep.
Connor Chaplin's going to tear Pompey a new one,
Mm-hmm.
right? Really, I'm really looking forward to Connor Chaplin. The difference today was Connor Chaplin.
It was, yeah,
on
2
the
goals.
pitch.
Should have seen goals.
Right? It was like a little what is it called, hamster? It's called no, he called
What's it called? A
yeah, what's it
muscle
called?
hamster.
He's like a muscle hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to cut that little bit out where we're thinking about it. Then.
That's fine. It's,
Alright.
Once again, we're live.
Live.
Final words then,
Are we
boys.
going to have Roscoe's thoughts after this?
Maybe, yeah.
Is that going to be a new thing?
Roscoe recap.
So, Ross, what did you think? We
I
could save you,
enjoyed-
save you doing it later.
Well, I thought we didn't bottle it, and
bottle it.
Connor Chaplin 2 good goals. More to come. I'll bring you that soon.
Bring on Wickham.
Great. Right, yeah. Thanks for watching Roscoe's final thoughts.
We've got more people coming up, so
We've got more people coming up.
Matty
so-
Moore up next, so let's speak to him.
Don't turn off just yet.
Okay then. Wazza, we just had a long chat with good old Mark and Mike, but always good value. Yeah. It's your time to shine. Your thoughts looking very dapper in your blackout kit. Yeah, good win.
Yeah, the classic hoodie kit combo. Yeah, not done game day for a while. I'm out of practice at this. What do I do?
Share your thoughts. Just, yeah, I don't know. Explain. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Put you on the spot there.
Yeah, put me on the
No,
spot.
it was all right. We haven't bottled it. It wasn't a great game, but it's a game that I'll certainly look back on this evening and be very pleased with. We got the 3 points, and that's the main thing. We needed that after some fairly lacklustre home performances. I could be wrong, and I'm sure someone will tell me if I am, but I don't think we'd won a home game since Derby.
Yeah,
Maybe.
put me on a spot there, my friend, because we've had a lot of
Done
draws.
that twice now.
We've had a lot of cup
Yeah.
games, haven't we? And we haven't actually had a Saturday
No.
game for a while, so it was actually nice to have a Saturday game.
So that could, if I'm right,
yeah,
be
and
the
in that
first.
blackout kit as well.
Well,
We
what?
played in that blackout kit.
What kit?
Anyway.
That could be the first home win in 2 months. I could be wrong.
Possibly.
But if it is, we need it. It was doubly important, I think, that we need to do it. As the guy said before me, we have got to build on this now. We're all, at the time of recording, cheering on them lot over in Cambridgeshire at 3 o'clock, didn't we? But no, I think the main thing for me, we're very good at throwing away leads, and they had a lot of corners at the end of that game. I was having flashbacks to London Road a few years ago when Luke Chambers equalised for us in the 90th minute. But we've seen it out. Keogh and Lee, those late subs to bolster the defence, have done the business. I think that if we get a favour from Cambridge, we could well see something happen. That might do a bit of psychological boost.
Yes.
So I think, let's not count on that. Let's just focus on ourselves. We ain't bottled it. We've seen it out. We've got 3 points of what was a cold, miserable game.
Yeah, wasn't it classic?
Job done. Aluko back, brilliant. Hopefully others to follow. Hopefully JD not too bad, but a word for the boy Vincent Young. He did very well. I think he's a bit more of a he's more of a dynamic sort of player, isn't he, than Donatian. So who knows, if we need a goal, he might be the player if Donatian is out that gets us a couple of assists or something like that. So you never know. Still think it's going to be a big January, but for the most part, I'm standing here. We're happy. We're top of the league. Up. No, I can't say that.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Up a tower.
Cheers, mate. Okay, then. Up next, I'm joined by George. Man, always a pleasure, my friends. Your thoughts on today's win?
Well, we got the win.
Yeah.
We got the win. It was nice to see that. It was very sketchy at the end. Very sketchy. I was getting last Friday flashbacks against Fleetwood. I was getting slight flashbacks going, no, just defend, and we did. But no, we got it across the line, 3 points. I actually got the score prediction right. I was actually asked for score prediction. I don't usually predict score predictions, so I just go, no, 3 points at the end of the day, I don't care. I went 2-1, and I got it right. But I did say Luco's going to score 2 goals.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure on him coming back, but yeah, it was good to see him back.
Yeah, it was good to see him back as well, actually. I was actually quite shocked to see him back when I heard he was in contention. I thought, oh, okay, bench place. No, straight away in, and he looked really good, actually, from the word go. But I think we actually looked good overall, really, apart from conceding the goal. But, Peterborough actually, to be honest, I know it sounds really bad and very rude, sorry, Peterborough fans.
Waste myself.
He did absolutely nothing in the game.
Yeah.
A bit like Pompey, really. Did nothing. Just came, got the goal. What else do you do? I'm sorry. I'm going to cause a lot of problems now. But, you know, that's how I feel. I don't think they did anything, but we did well, Town, to deal with that pressure, and also just to keep going, because that goal could have easily set us back and could have got us in a rut. But we got it across the line. At the moment, we are top of the league, which is nice to say. Hopefully it will stay like that. But no, I think to end off this, well, before Christmas and get a win here before Christmas, very well done, and may it continue.
Up next, I'm joined by good old Jubster, and he's getting something off his chest. Take it away, my friend, and your thoughts on the game.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, yeah, obviously Ross, as you know, Cambridgeshire-based fan, and yeah, I work in an office that's based in Peterborough. So roll on Monday. Looking forward to seeing you all, lads, and we can have a bit of can't we, hey? I do like, I'll be winding the boss up, and I'm Ron Crotton next week, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, really pleased with that, yeah, 2-1. You know, where do you start? It was good to see Chaplin back within the goals. Good to see Aluku back in the squad as well. That's really good. Felt tactically we could have done a little bit better in the first half because of that sun. I think it did affect Walton, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why they equalised. But second half, you know, we upped the tempo. We needed to up the tempo. The crowd got behind the team, and yeah, we saw it out, 2-1 win. Absolutely brilliant. On to Wickham next week, which is where I'll see the other half of the family, because they're massive Wickham fans. So looking forward to coming down to Adam Park's, chaps.
Okay, then finally I'm joined by good old Peachy. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, always a pleasure as well.
2-1 win. Your thoughts?
I'm very happy. Compared to me after the Fleetwood game, well, that was just gut-wrenching, the Fleetwood game. But this game, first half, it was a bit bitty. Didn't help in the sun to rise. Kept us lovely and warm. But second half, they had really one chance. We just controlled the game. Jackson, I must give him a special mention. Second half, he ran to the channels, he kept the ball, done what a lone striker should do. Not saying he doesn't, normally time he tries his best. 2 goals from Connor Chaplin, brilliant. It's just, I'll be honest, when they got them corners at the end, I turned to my old man and said, if this goes in, I'm going to cry. Football will do that too. I would absolutely just cry and say I've had enough of football. But no, we got the win. We deserved the win as well. Like, Peterborough done all right. Like, they put some good crosses in, but that's all they really did and had. But we've got 3 points, which is massive. And at the moment, as we're recording, we're top of the league. Hopefully Cambridge United can do us a little favour, please. But yeah, I'm a very happy man, as always.
I like it.
Well, not as always.
Smile.
I can be a miserable little git most of the time, actually. But yeah, and hopefully, that's as Ben in front of me said, 1 game down, 1 to go.
Yeah, tonight England. Of course, you'll be watching this while the England game is probably on. So enjoy that. Hope you've enjoyed Gay Day. We'll be back next time for the Wickham game. See you then. Bye-bye for now. He's still recording. He's still recording, isn't he?
Up a town.